Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Monday Night Twitch. Hi, I'm your host, Mike, the WanderingTook. Joining me tonight is friend of the show, Joe, the Purple Wizard. Hi, Joe.
Hey, it's me.
That's you. How you doing?
I'm still around. I'm tired of being in this COVID quarantine that I've been in for the last week.
Oh my goodness, I am sorry. I'm also happy I could give you some entertainment. Um, yeah. Daniel couldn't make it tonight. He is off on vacation, so I expect that we're back next week to finish off our campaign. So if you're here for the campaign, I'm sorry it's delayed for another week. You'll have to stay on the edge of your seat for that gripping conclusion. Joe, viewers may not know this, but we're in the same Ironman group.
We are indeed.
Yeah.
Be my
And
first ever Ironman.
yeah. And you're not as familiar with this campaign. You've played it once, right?
Once.
Once?
Yep.
Okay. And I've played it a few times, or maybe 3 times. This scenario I haven't played a whole ton, and I haven't really analyzed it yet. This is Fatal Mirage. This is the one level that you can play over and over. The better you do in a campaign, though, the higher the chance you won't play this at all or once only. So
Mm-hmm.
but it's a good one. It's as I look through it, I'm like, oh yeah, it is a good idea to do this for Ironman because you can actually get some decent XP out of this. So we are not doing any kind of campaign mode. These are standalone decks, which means you have 2 random weaknesses in your deck. We both do.
Did I put a second one in there, or did you put a second one in there, or did I?
I did, and
Okay.
boy, oh
I was
boy,
going to
is
ask
it a
about that and I
doozy.
forgot. Oh, good. Thanks.
I don't know what the first one is. The second one was a random draw. You know,
Uh-huh.
we'll see when it comes out. Oh boy.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just bringing our own standalone decks. Do you want to talk about what you have here?
I've got a Silas deck that I used for a different campaign recently. Although I did the sled dog version with it, and I've dropped those for this one, which is unfortunate because here we are where they would make sense. But basically, I'm trying to get a sledgehammer, and then I've got a ton of skills, and I go whale on things.
Nice. And this is the level 4 sledgehammer or 5 or whatever.
This is the level whatever you want it to be, baby sledgehammer.
Okay, love it.
In the campaign, whenever I would use the big version of it, I would go put on the sledgehammer song with my friend group.
Nice.
You'd hear right when my moment came. So that
Love
was
it.
fun.
Love it.
Yeah,
All right, and I am
not
bringing.
the world's best deck I've ever built in my life, but I did enjoy playing with him. And I don't play a ton of Arkham, so I'm still just kind of learning the world. I don't have a ton of extra decks just lying around for me to grab from to say, oh, I'm doing this time. I've only built so many decks because I only played so many campaigns
Well, if you'd
with my
enjoy
friends.
it, that's all you need, right?
I did enjoy it. Yeah, I like Silas.
This is Amanda Sharpe. This is a deck that's pseudo-adapted from another one that I found online a while back. This one is absolutely broken at about 30 experience, but I've toned this down a lot. So this is 19 XP. It is not super broken. It I don't know if it'll hit critical mass yet. It will if I start looping my deck, but I don't think I have quite the cards in here to do that. Um, but you should still see some fun stuff. This thing just draws cards and uses and passes tests that way. It's lots of fun. It can get bonkers at times. I find it really fascinating because every time I play this, I don't know how it's going to play out. I know where it gets to eventually, but getting there is kind of the trick. So this will be fun. So Joe, this is the first time you've seen Amanda. Amanda plays at her own pace, as you're going to see.
Okay,
Uh, because imagine I have deduction underneath me. I'm not wasting my
that's a good pace. Yeah,
I'm not wasting my actions doing anything but investigating. And
right.
I often get caught in this. I have to do these tests as much as possible to advance. That sometimes she runs ahead, sometimes she stays behind, but it's always dictated by the card underneath her. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'll say, "This is my pause turn." Put a dud underneath her, just do some setup. But that's how she runs. So this is going
Okay,
to be great next to a survivor. I have no idea how this is going to work.
yeah. Well, I've seen Amanda before. I haven't seen her in action before, but I've seen the card before,
All right.
and I really enjoy playing with skill cards, which is why I like Silas so much. So Amanda's been on my list of to play at some point, but I've not seen her in
Yeah,
action yet.
I think they're from the same pack. now that I think about it. They're both from Innsmouth.
Okay.
And I think that's why they put them together, is they're both really skill focused.
Hmm.
All right. Well, here we are in Fatal Mirage. I don't think we need to worry about story because this is a little inside our own memories in Edge of the Earth. The idea here is we're just delving through the memories of our partners, and that's it. Literally, we saw a door and we opened it and we walked in and we found the prison of memories. So, how about I'll read the agenda, you read the acts? Does that work?
Sure.
All right. This is
I can find my way up there. I
Yep.
don't know this role very well yet. Okay.
This is Agenda 1A, the Ethereal Tangle. Version 1, that just means this is our first time through the level. There is only one act and one agenda in this game. You find yourself trapped in an endless prison of distorted thought. Each door is another world to discover, another memory to explore. As a free trigger, we can take a horror to directly move to the Prison of Memories, which is our starting location. We have
Hmm.
15 Doom threshold. There are no Ancient Evils, but there is a card that's kind of like Ancient Evils.
I-
All right.
Shadow of the past. In this strange alternate reality, past memories and nightmares come to life. Is this place real or a figment of your imagination? Or perhaps both? Objective: confront your demons to strengthen your resolve. Hint: I could really use some hints about confronting demons. This is useful. You may have more than one opportunity to advance this act. Until then, you are trapped. If you are running out of time and given the chance to advance, consider taking it.
It's so
Dot dot
funny.
dot.
It's so funny because if you've learned anything in this campaign, it's whenever the designers, and this was Maxine definitely for this one, whenever Maxine or any of the designers give you a hint like this, it means something really, really bad. No, 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 really, you
Lord of the
don't.
Rings, when somebody gives you a free first turn,
Yes,
don't
exactly.
rejoice. That's
Yep,
not good.
cower in terror.
Uh,
Okay, so here we are in the Prison of Memories. And the only way to advance, all of these locations are double-sided. There's story on the back. To flip it, you have to, as a group at this location, spend X resources or X clues, where X is equal to the Mirage value. So if you're looking at the Prison of Memories, we have Mirage 1 per player. That means we have to spend 2 clues to flip this over. And then it flips back. And if we want to, we can keep flipping it, but we're not going to in this run. I assume that we're going to try to do the run that we're doing in our actual game, Ironman.
I'm going to take your lead on this.
Sure. We're just going to go that direction.
So
It's basically all the
let's do that.
same. It's basically all the same. Slight differences in the locations, but they all kind of lead to the same outcomes.
Okay.
So just different partners. All right. So here we are. Prison of Memories. It has 6 clues on it, and it is our turn. Now,
Woo-hoo.
before anyone goes, I have to decide what card I'm putting underneath me. And I am making this a dud turn. I am putting an Inquiring Mind underneath me. That's actually my worst card right now, but
Okay.
I'm not planning on doing any tests. Now, the reason why this is important is because I have to make my call even if you're going first, which
Mm-hmm.
can really screw up our plans. I love it. It's very Seeker, the planning ahead, but we can get hosed. So
Okay.
yeah, so I hopefully please remind me to do this if I forget.
Okay.
Anyways, so it is. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I'll go ahead. I'm going to get a baseball bat. I don't understand what these letters are for with my board.
Letters? You see letters?
I see, yeah. CAMECGGK.
Are you editing your board?
I didn't touch it.
Hmm. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't see it.
Okay, well now you click that and now I see the symbols.
So it's all better?
It's all better now. Whatever you did, you clicked some edit buttons down there and it
Yeah,
changed it.
I
So,
clicked it twice. So okay, there we are. We're back.
all right, there we go.
You got a baseball bat.
Baseball bat.
Nice,
Yeah, as a baseball player, and I'm okay with this.
nice. And
That's
honestly,
action one, and then unless you want me to try to get some clues here, I'll just draw cards.
yeah, yeah. You should be the
All
best
right.
Silas you can be.
Be the best Silas you could. Hey, look, it's a sledgehammer.
Cool.
Ironically, I wouldn't have bought the baseball bat if I knew I was planning on drawing cards.
If you want to take that back, you can. It's
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I'm trying to get the sledgehammer right away. Is what I'm trying to do.
in a if you knew you had enemies in your deck, I can see a reason to get the baseball bat out first, but I don't know if you do.
I don't know that I have any.
That's
Maybe
true.
I have something I shouldn't want. But even that, I could probably fight hard enough to get it eventually. With I got in a strong enough fight.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely no shortage of icons. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
it's good. Sounds good.
And then with the sledgehammer, ooh, that's exciting. Um, I'll draw one more card.
Cool. Quick thinking,
Okay.
nice.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna gain a resource for my first action,
Okay.
and then I'm going to go Dream Enhancing Serum. I will get a fast magnifying glass, and I will pay for a lab assistant, which will draw me 2 cards. And then I'm going to Cryptic Research. No, I'm not. I will Cryptic Research next turn. What's the timing
Do you
on
want to
this?
comment on the choices of our friends?
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. You chose William Dyer, I believe
Yeah.
because you're lacking in the sanity department.
I am very lacking in sanity.
All right. I'm balanced, but I figure if I'm ever stuck and I'm supposed to be the seeker and I can't seek her, I've got Dr. Amy Kensler. I mean, she's just good.
Mhm.
I didn't really need anyone else. You know what? I am going to Cryptic Research. Fast, draw 3 cards. There. Told you this deck draws cards. Wait till next
I
turn.
see that.
Okay.
Okay. What are you, a Cubs fan?
What? Huh?
Oh, you're
Is
not
that
a baseball guy.
is that a sports ball reference?
Yeah, that's right. It was.
Okay, cool. So, there are no enemies on the map. We can safely upkeep. Just hit that upkeep button. It should do it all for you.
Gonna zoom in, make sure I see where.
Oh, this is lovely.
There it is. Aha. Okay.
All right, and that'll be 1 Doom on the agenda out of 15. Do you want to draw first? How about you draw?
You go for it.
Okay, I'll
You
draw
go for it.
first, then you draw, and we'll just keep it consistent. It's easier to stream
Okay.
that way.
Yeah.
All right, I have drawn Dark Aurora. Test 3 will. For each frost token revealed during this test, take a horror. If you fail, take 2 horror. Knowing this deck, I will just take this on the chin.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I mean, I still have Inquiring Mind on me, so I'm still testing
Well,
the
I've got
product.
a horror healer over here,
I'm probably
but I
okay.
also have skill cards I could toss to you.
I'm okay for now.
Okay.
I was just doing the math in my head. How much horror am I going to take from cycling my deck? Probably not. But Dark Aurora does not take effect.
Okay. My card.
Yep. No.
Ooh.
Here, I'll give you a take the initiative. No, I can't. I can only leave that to me. I can give you. Oh, I could give you an obscure studies. I don't like it, but I could.
I don't like this. So what can I do here? Can't use daring. I can use unexpected courage.
What does that put you up to?
Puts me at even right there, and I could use the quick thinking as well.
If I draw my weakness, I'm basically done for a turn. But I
Okay.
think this is worth it. I'm going to give you 3 pips.
3 pips. Okay.
Yeah,
What's in there?
3 wilds.
Oh,
Oh, what is in there? That's a good question. We have 1 snowflake. We have 1 broken tablet, 1 cultist, and 2 skulls. The skulls I think are 0 at the moment. So we've got a -4. That's your worst.
okay.
We've got a reasonable chance at a -3.
I'll throw quick thinking out there as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then chaos -1. Okay, I passed by enough, so I actually get the
Uh,
action.
that's a +1, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh
well, it
boy.
still works.
Would you like to take an action?
Well, I can put one of these guys back with Silas.
Oh
Or can
yeah.
I send yours back?
Uh,
you committed, so no.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the unexpected. Well, would I still pass by? I would pass by 2 more. I'll take the unexpected courage back.
Yeah, because
Use
I
quick
gave you
thinking.
3, so you're good.
Yeah. Let's see. Discard pile. Where's that? That's here. Action. What's an action worth taking here?
Honestly, not much until I get clues.
Yeah.
I should
Should I
probably
try
do
for a
that.
clue?
Hmm?
I'd be at even for a clue. Should I try for one?
I mean, if you have nothing else to do, might as well.
Well, I mean, I could draw cards, but
Oh,
actually, I'll play my cherished keepsake.
oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah. There we go.
nice. Okay,
That's that.
so it's the beginning of our turn. I have to draw a card, and then, oh, it is the devil. That's fine. I'm okay with
Don't
that.
draw the devil.
So I'm going to stick perception underneath me for this turn.
Okay. Perception. Right there.
Perception level 2.
That's nice.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, you want to do some investigation?
You bet I do.
I bet you do.
Oh, wait a second. I should have drawn an extra card from Eureka. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so I'm going to investigate. I'm going to pitch a take the initiative. So I am a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 minus 3 is a 4.
How many frosts do we have in there?
Just 1.
Okay.
So that's 1 clue from me, and I draw 2 cards.
Sounds nice.
I will then do that again. I'll just investigate raw. That's an auto fail. Okay, that's fine. I think I will investigate with Kensler now, which
Oh.
gives me a base of 5. I'm a 6, 7, 8. I'm also going to pitch Unrelenting. And I'm going to search through the Chaos Bag, and I'm going to get rid of the Elder Sign and the +1.
Mm.
And
You want that card drop?
immediately draw 2 cards for that. Oh, look, I get $2 for cryptic writings. Do I have any? I have to do a search in my deck. I have to make sure that I actually have practice cards in here. Now that I think about it. Oh, deduction's a practiced one. Okay. Sure. Shuffle that up. I'm going to spend a resource. Practice makes perfect. Search the top. I believe it's 9 cards for a practiced. Wow. Oh, I don't know if I want to draw. I could do my perception. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm going to do a. No. Yeah, I'm going to do a. I think I'm going to pitch my take the initiative to this. I know it doesn't do anything. Whoops. Or am I allowed to? I don't know if I'm allowed to. Nope, I can't. It's worth 1. It is worth 1. So that's that. I should have also drawn a card from my Dream Enhancing Serum. It's Whispers from the Deep, which I am going to pitch to this test as well. So that should negate my take the initiative. Whispers from the
Okay.
Deep, if I draw it, I have to put it underneath me. If it's the beginning of my
Mm.
turn. So I want to pitch it ahead of time. Anyways, that was a long to-do. I'm in here for 8.
Okay.
-0. So I just took another one, and I draw 2 more cards for the perception. Then that is the end of my turn, but I can spend the 2 clues to flip this. Let me put these tokens back in the bag for everybody. You wander what seems like hours through the myriad reflections. The further you venture from where you arrive, the more distant reality becomes. There are many paths to take from the hallucination. Places you recognize from your memories and others you do not, taken from the memories of your companions. As the shape of the mirage changes around you, you consider which prison might be worse, the one that reveals its true deadly nature, or the one that hides it. We are going to go to the university halls.
Mm.
So
Seems fitting. And that I'm going to college in the fall.
there you are. This is your sneak preview. I always forget this.
I hope not.
With Kensler, I get to look at any deck, and we can discard that card if we want. The top card, I can. Do you want me to scry your deck or the encounter deck?
Encounter deck.
All right. The card I am seeing is a Lost Researcher. This one enters play with Doom on it, and if you kill it, it's basically an Ancient Eagles.
Oh. But you can parlay it instead, which would probably be your job rather than mine.
Yeah, so do you want me just to cancel this?
Up to you if you think you want to spend the actions parlaying with it or not.
I mean, I'd prefer I do anything else.
Okay. But then
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
you should.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
And I will shortcut, because you don't need the actions. So I'm going to shortcut myself over here.
Okay.
There we go. You're up.
I'm going to move for one of my actions. Nothing to fight here. I've got my main cards in play at the moment. So I might as well test and see if I can get some of these for free.
Yeah.
Most of my deck is just skills, and I've got skills for what I need. So let's.
I swear there
This is
were enemies in this
possible.
deck.
Well, you just discarded one of the enemies, so that's fine. But you don't want me to kill now, anyways.
I could give you 2 books.
Did you do the forced on this?
Sorry?
Did you do the forced on this card?
Sure didn't. Each investigator discards the top 3 cards of their deck for each clue they spent. That would be me. Each investigator draws each Kelly Lee weakness they discarded this way. Okay, so I just discard the top 6 cards of my deck, basically.
And shuffle any weaknesses back in.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? The Silver Moth. All right, 8 cards in my deck.
All right, well, I'm just going to test at even here with this.
Okay.
And maybe I'll draw a card if I don't like the look of this first one. So.
Whoa!
Oh, look.
I
I didn't like the look of that one. All right. I'll draw a card then.
I promise you'll be needed.
Back up Sledgehammer.
Once the big baddies come out.
You know, I'm walking through the halls of this university with a big sledgehammer and no shirt on. There might be reasons that nothing's happening. Everybody's ducked away from me.
That is us then.
Well, no, it's not. That's incorrect. A big sledgehammer and a teddy bear.
I think that's the scariest part.
That's not more comforting?
Mm. Okay. Well, I guess we're on to upkeep. It's going to be really hard for me to calculate my hand size on this. Since Dream Enhancing Serum negates copies when I'm counting.
Okay.
Did you upkeep?
I did not. I went and upkept my blowing my nose instead.
Oh, okay.
What friendly thing is this? I can't speak of this.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, I'm just going to pull this up for everybody else. It's unspeakable. Technically, you shouldn't have this, since we're not really in campaign mode, but whatever. Whatever. Okay.
So this really doesn't do much of anything in this version.
No.
Okay.
Nope. That's why it says campaign mode only. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. I will put a doom on the clock. We're at 2 doom of 15, and I draw the Madness Within. Test 4 mind. For each point you fail by, shuffle the top card of the Kelly Lee deck into your deck without looking at it.
It's madness.
Let's pitch Curiosity. That puts me at a 4. Puts me even. I'm gonna. Yeah. No, wait. That's a 5. I'm at a 5. All right. That is an Elder Sign.
Ooh.
Cool, it gets to double the skill icons on the card underneath me, which is 0. Great. Well, I passed.
Good. What happens to me? I've got a polar bear mirage. Attach the nearest location with at least one clue without a copy of Polar Bear Mirage. After you discover or take control of one or more clues at attached location, discard each non-weakness card in your hand. Whoa!
Wow. Cool.
Didn't need all those cards, did you?
You think I'm getting the cards at this location? Well, that puts a damper on things. All right.
Hmm.
I have to draw a card and do my thing. Ooh. Deductions. I don't have any of the super card draw on me. Uh, I think I just put Eureka underneath me at this point.
What a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what do we do with this Polar Mirage here?
Well, I see a bunch of clues behind us, so I'm just going to go back.
Okay.
I am going to shortcut my way backwards. And then I'm going to spend 3 resources to play out the devil so that I can play cards. And that gives me 2 actions left. So I will exhaust Kensler and pitch a deduction. So I'm a 5, 6, 7. Auto fail. Oh my god. We've drawn that 3 times now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do it again raw. I passed. I actually passed. So I got 1 clue that we needed, and I do get to search the top 3 for a card of my choice. Well, let's do an Inquiring Mind. That's that. Wild.
I have a feeling that we're going to need some of these clues on this University Hall. There's a lot of clues there.
Uh, they do that so that you can get the clues to open up all of those locations.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're fine.
Okay, because I can try it and lose some cards and go from there.
That's up to you. That's your call. I like my cards.
Well, I've got 2 backup weapons, which as long as I got another card in play, I can probably avoid discarding my current sledgehammer. And the rest of these are just skills that I will keep drawing replacement. And also, I could discard my unspeakable oath this way,
Which is hilarious.
which is yeah. I could discard random cards. I can't talk about them though.
Okay.
And then even if I fail, I could then draw something back with Silas, right?
Yep.
Or succeed. So I think it's discard all but 1. No, each down a weakness card in your hand. Oh, I can't discard a. Oh shoot.
Oh.
Okay.
Nope.
Would have been nice. So I mean, you're the one doing the clues thing. You tell me if you think we need this, then I will do that. If not, then I'll do something else.
I think it's a steep price for you to pay. I
Okay.
mean, you might as well walk backwards, get a clue here, and then walk back again.
Well, it's more a matter if we think we need the clues. But if you think we don't need the clues, then
Yeah. Off this location, I don't think so.
okay. Well, I don't have a whole lot to do other than try to draw cards, but I've got
Okay. Yeah, if you want.
cards for what I need to do. So I think I try it. And if I lose it, if it happens, if it great. If it doesn't happen, that's fine too. Maybe I'll get some clues out of it. So
Okay.
um,
I mean, you might as well go all in because if you get your first clue, everything goes away.
yeah, I'm going to put unexpected courage in on this one. And
Probably your quick thinking, right? Oh my
no,
goodness. Another
not
auto
my
fail.
quick thinking.
1 second. How many auto fails are in this bag?
I put 7 in myself. How many did you put in?
There, you have the only one in the bag. That is bonkers.
Okay. Well, I'm drawing that unexpected courage back because I can.
Uh,
Maybe the question is how many other tokens are in the bag.
there's a lot. I saw the full complement.
Yeah. I'll draw a card. Ooh, that's exciting.
Dreams of the Deep. Okay, so it subtracts from your skill. And you take 2
Well,
damage
that's
if you don't get rid of it. I think you just got to go all out now. Pitch everything you have on this test.
okay. Sure. Uh,
I mean, worst
if I
case
do that,
scenario,
then
it just comes back.
well, I'm only up by 1 if I do that.
That's true.
And I
Maybe
lose the good cards, and I don't actually succeed in that scenario.
that's true. That's true.
So
And you have to
I
succeed on
don't
that one.
think I do that. I think I wind up just Dreams of the Deep hits me. I take 2 damage and returns to my deck. So
All right.
draw 1 more card.
Resourceful.
Resourceful. End of my is it end of the round or end of return? End of your turn. Reveal it. Hey, look what I've got.
Yeah, that
It's a
sucks.
bad dream. My teddy bear didn't save me. And
Oh, that one, you just have a clicker here.
oh, I have a clicker. Look at that. Okay. And then this gets shuffled back into my deck.
No, that stays in your hand. Yup. It stays with you.
You're right. That happens.
It's not fun.
Would you draw an enemy for me? That'd be great.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Let's upkeep. And you have to drop down to 8 cards. I draw the Silver Moth, -1 sanity.
Can't just discard certain cards that can't be named.
I don't. You cannot willingly discard a weakness.
Okay. It's not. It's an inherent rule then. It's because it's not on the card.
If something said you randomly discard a card and you randomly discard a weakness, that is completely legit. But you
Oh, I
cannot
still have to
willingly.
discard. I have to discard 2 cards. Yikes.
The real cost of keeping unspeakable oaths.
Yeah. Indeed.
I forgot about long shot. That is funny. Uh,
A long shot.
all right. Well, I'm gonna draw hopefully an enemy then. Not an enemy. This is an evanescent mist.
Oh, I like
Place
that band.
2 clues on attached location. In order to flip this location over, we must either spend 2 additional clues as a group or each take 2 damage. I'm okay with that. That doesn't do anything.
Okay. And I've got an obscuring fog.
That is also not an enemy.
Hmm.
That goes on your location. There's no way out of that. Yep.
Okay. Well, this is going along great.
All right, so I draw an unrelenting. I'm going to put an unrelenting underneath me. Oh yeah, this is just peachy. Okay. Hmm.
I think I need to go up to where you are and attempt to
Uh,
pass up the test.
I do plan on going to your location and opening it up.
Well, so again, I need to pass a test, and there's no enemies, and I'm
Oh,
best at fighting enemies.
that's true. You need to pass a test. Okay.
So if you could help me even pass a test, that would make life a little better for me.
Yes, I can.
So I'm going to move up to you for my first action.
Okay.
Shroud here is what?
It's a 1.
A 1?
Yep.
That sounds hopeful. We're going to throw in here these Dreams of the Deep because that's just how we roll.
Here, have an inquiring mind.
Great. I'm going to what did I? Unexpected Courage there. And where does that put me at? Inquiring Mind. Oh man, it's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, you're 5
So
right now.
I'm at 5 right now. Maybe I don't need Unexpected Courage. I'll put that.
Yeah, you do. You need
I do. I was going to
you
put
need that to
quick
count.
thinking in.
You need that to counter Dreams of the Deep.
Okay.
You're 5 on 1, so you're up by 4.
5-1. That seems good. Okay. Let's go.
Yay, -0.
Yeah.
You have won.
I have. I got a clue.
You got a clue. Here you go. Have a clue.
And I'm going to pull the Unexpected Courage back because I didn't need it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a clue. Wow, I'm so helpful. Okay. And then I'm going to move down again.
Okay.
For my third action.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to search the bag and pull out a couple tokens again.
Well, this might explain why we've been having so many auto fails. Did you forget to put them back last time?
No, I didn't. I kept them. All right. So I get to draw 2 cards immediately. I play Cryptic Writings immediately, gaining 2 resources. And I will immediately spend 1 and play a fast magnifying glass. No, I can't. I don't think I can play that in this window, since I'm technically doing a test.
Okay.
That is. So what am I? I'm a 1. I'm a 3 on a 1. Whatever. -2. That's a pass. I will then do this test again. I will take those same 2 tokens out. I draw a card, putting a horror on my lab assistant. Shuffling this back in. There we go. Oh, I should have played the magnifying glass out first this time. Which makes me a 4/5 on a 1. -1 is another. And then I will walk back the long way because I didn't draw into a shortcut. I will put my tokens back in the bag, shuffle it up. And I can spend the 2 clues. Do you want to spend 1 clue?
Hold on. Just thinking about relenting here.
Hmm? Oh, up to 3. That's fine. I didn't draw any zeros. I would
Yeah,
have
but
pulled out the 0.
wouldn't this trigger 3 times?
If I did 3 tests.
Oh, you didn't do 3 tests. Okay.
I only did 2. Oh,
Okay.
speaking
So it
of,
triggered twice.
the Mind Over Matter should trigger the Dream Enhancing Serum, so I get another card. Here we go.
Okay. You kept those out the whole time. It triggers every time you commit to a test, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So now that I'm here, since you're
Yeah.
with me,
You
do you
want me
want
to
to?
spend a clue?
Yeah, let's spend a clue and let's open up our first one. So if I'm looking at this, we flip. Do you want to read the story? The University Halls.
Yes, sure. 3 figures shimmer into view as they cross one another in the darkened halls. Professor, you hear Dr. Kensler's voice acknowledge, and our outline becomes defined. Professor Dyer and his protege appear next. I do hope you'll consider my proposal, she continues. If she truly cared one way or the other, her tone of voice surely does not reveal it. In response, Dyer simply glances at Danforth, who appears to be staring behind her. Far, far behind her. Well, in any event, she adjusts her glasses and enters the door labeled with her name. Dyer shakes his head with a sigh, but Danforth is the one who breaks the silence. I think we should go.
All right.
Choose one. Follow Danforth's memories, put the set-aside Elder Chamber location into play, follow Dr. Kensler, or follow Dyer's memories.
We're going to go Kensler and go to the Riverview Theater. Reason being, because we have Mark on our team and Mala is in that direction. Dr. Mala.
Okay, from our Oops All Guardians group.
That's right.
Okay.
There we go.
Mirage 2. A lot of clues there. Wow.
Yeah. So forced, when you draw to Kelly Lee while at the Riverview Theater, resolve its effects an additional time, then discover a clue here. Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
the shortest route we can do would be to get both Kensler and Dr. Mala through the Riverview Theater, which is an option. We can see how long that takes for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that all of our actions?
I believe it is. That's all mine.
Okay. Same.
Upkeep we do. 2, 3,
Why is the
4, 5,
upkeep
6,
button
7.
so small?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's my backup teddy bear.
Love it. Got to have a backup teddy bear.
I have a backup teddy bear.
Are we really only at 3 Doom? Crazy.
It feels bigger in my heart.
Or did I forget to Doom us at some point?
I think it's this feels like this is the fourth one, but
Cards in the discard
'cause
pile. 4.
I've had
Nope.
4 turns, I think.
We've only drawn encounter cards twice so far.
No.
Oh, no, we have done 3. Yeah, so we
Yeah.
should be at 4 Doom now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. My card is Anamnesis. Peril. Oh, peril. You must either take 2 horror or place a Doom on the current agenda. This can cause the current agenda to advance. This is the pseudo um, Ancient Evils. I'm going to take 2 horror.
Okay.
Which is actually dangerous in this
You
deck because I draw through it.
take 2 horror and call me in the morning. Okay.
That's right.
Oh, look. Not an enemy.
Dark Aurora.
Okay.
Are you okay with this one, or do you need help?
I'm okay with this one. I'm
Okay.
just going to take it, and I have a backup teddy bear.
Okay.
So let it be as is. Chaos token -2. All right. I take 2 horror and lose a teddy bear.
All right.
Okay.
Beginning of the turn, I draw my card, and I have to put something underneath me. Oh, that's a copy of the Eureka, so I get to Dream Enhancing Serum. Okay. What goes underneath me? Probably an Inquiring Mind. No, Eureka would be funny. I think I only need an Inquiring Mind right now. So that's what I'm going to do. Probably want me to go first?
Sure. Go for it.
Let's move over here, and I'm going to start getting clues. Hey, let's use my cryptic research. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't actually need this ton of cards. I think I put out my second lab assistant. There we go, $2 with my cryptic writings. So if I'm doing this right, I have to keep track of how many cards are actually in my hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, I'm just going to investigate with my last action. It gets more fun next time. I am a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gets me a clue.
Okay. I'm just going to scooch over there with you. I'm going to play my teddy bear. Where's that? Goes in one of my piles. I don't know which one.
Right there.
Okay. And I'll take a chance at this myself. I'm going to use resourceful.
Let's see here. Would you like... You don't actually need... Do you want cards?
I don't hate. I mean, I could just draw a card too, but I'm also. This is one shroud. This is my moment.
What are you at?
Well, 3 with resourceful.
Well, now you're a 4. I'm pitching Eureka.
All right. Okay. -1.
Nice.
I'll take resourceful back.
I will give you a clue.
And I'll take a clue.
And you get to search the top 3 cards of your deck for a card and draw it.
How do I do that?
You right-click on the deck, and you go
Okay.
Search 3. And it gives you a window with only the top 3 cards.
Okay, I can look for anything or what?
Anything.
Okay. And I shuffle?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Do the shuffle.
A little shuffle dance.
All right. You still got another action. No, you don't. You're done.
I don't. I'm out.
Okay. Then I guess we are on upkeep. Obscure Studies.
Okay.
I'm at 9 of 12 cards. Okay. By the way, I have Miskatonic archaeology funding. That's why I have 2 allies in play, in case anyone is wondering. So we go up. We are at 5 doom of 15. I draw Nebulous Miasma. When you end your turn here, each card you control with Sanity takes a direct horror. At the end of the round, discard this. I don't want to end my turn here. Although we shouldn't have to.
Okay. My card. Oh, that's blasphemous.
Blasphemous Vision.
Shuffle top card of the Tech Lily deck in your deck without looking at it, then put it into play my threat area. Okay.
Resolve.
Where do I get that card from?
I will pull it to your deck. Whoops. No, not that one. There you go.
Thanks.
And that stays out.
Yeah. Best willpower 3. If you succeed, discard it.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me something to try for.
It does.
Since we can't draw enemies around here.
Yeah, what the heck?
Did you put any in the deck?
This gets auto-built. Weird, eh?
This gets what?
The deck is automatically built.
Ah.
All right, so the card I'm putting underneath me is Perception.
Got enough cards over there?
No. Indeed.
So, I see that's true of your perception going right now.
Yep. So I am going to play a Dream Enhancing Serum. And, okay, you need willpower, right?
That would be useful, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a Eureka on this as well. I'm going to keep the curiosity for you. So what am I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 2 means I get to search the top 3 cards for a card. Let's make that a Whispers from the Deep so I can get rid of it. So I draw a clue, or get a clue, and then I draw 2 cards from Perception. I have a duplicate take the initiative, which means I get to Dream Enhancing Serum and draw 2 cards. Yes, I just did that. All right. Okay, I changed my mind. This deck is absolutely bonkers broken even at this. So I'm going to pitch a deduction, and
I mean, it does help we have low shrouds for this one.
a Whispers from the Deep. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. Minus 2. So Whispers from the Deep is gone. I have a clue. I draw 2 cards. Yeah. Actually, I got 2 clues because of deduction. So I will now spend 2 clues to flip. No, spend 4 clues to flip this location. Thank you for inviting me here, Dr. Cena, Dr. Kensler says quietly, her outline shimmering into view. She and Dr. Cena sit next to one another in the almost empty theater. The lights are dim and the curtain drawn, but the show has not yet begun. Of course, and just Mala is fine. Kensler flinches and clears her throat. Then call me Amy. I already do, the physician replies as the screen in front of them kindles to life. We are going to follow Dr. Cena's memories. We're going to put the infirmary into play. Setting stones is not it. Airfield is not it. Alaska Mile, dormitory. Yeah, there's so many locations in this. Infirmary. And because I don't want to be here, in fact, neither of us want to be here. I could shortcut you if you wanted.
I can spend an action move. It's not like I'm doing anything.
Okay. Then I shortcut over to the infirmary. When you enter the infirmary for the first time in this game, if you have more than 6 remaining health, take damage until you have exactly 6 remaining health. Otherwise, take a damage. So I'm taking
What kind of infirmary is this?
the wrong kind.
Man. They have razor blades at the door?
That's how you ensure repeat business.
Is it now? Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I got this miasma here, which is delightful.
Yeah,
So
you just got to
this
get
is
out of
where the
there.
one
That's all.
crowd is. I'm going to attempt to get a couple before I move over there.
Sure. Just if you want to leave an action for your willpower test, I'll help you pass it.
Okay, well, I'll start by throwing out. How do I search what's in my discard pile?
You can right click and
Okay,
just go search and just hit it. Yeah.
got it. Okay. I'm not really drawing back a whole lot of useful stuff from that right now with resources. I might wait on that. I've got 2 unexpected courages. One I'm going to need for what I'm doing, but I'm going to throw it out here just for the heck of it. Actually, no, I will wait on that. I don't care if I pass this one. I'm going to try it, but I'll save that one for later on if I don't need it for the other test. So I'm just going to do search as this chaos,
All right.
frost. That's not great. Oh, sorry, I meant to do my
Doesn't
second
matter.
one.
Okay, so that's a
Doesn't matter. Okay.
minus 3 total.
Okay. So I fail. I'm going to then move, and we're going to attempt this test together.
I will give you 3 willpower.
And I'll throw a blasphemous, I'll throw an unexpected courage out there. So that puts me at 7-3. That seems pretty good.
Yep. There you go. You're
Let's
passed.
see. Well, I'm throwing the unexpected courage in. Then I'm not keeping that for that. And discard. There it is. Hey, I'm not blasphemous anymore.
Nice.
Yeah.
I promise you there's
Well,
going to be
when
an
I entered
enemy
in, I
coming.
had to take damage too, right?
Oh, yeah, you have to take 1 damage. Yeah.
Stupid razor blades.
Yeah. It is
Whose
up.
idea was this? Mala, was that you?
Time to upkeep.
Okay. Why is the upkeep button so small?
Yeah, not sure.
Okay.
All right, we are at 6 doom of 15. My card is a Miasmic Torrent. At the end of the turn, attached asset takes a damage or a horror.
Just what? The
Uh,
things I'm not good at. Okay, great.
willpower or book, it's fine. We got this.
Yeah. All right. What do I got? All right. Draw the top card of Tech Lily and resolve its effects. Shuffle it into any investigator's deck instead of placing it in the bottom. All right. Give me one and I'll decide what to do with it.
Okay, there you go.
Take a horror. I'm. Ooh, I can't consult with you on this. I am going to put the horror on my cherished keepsake and put this in my deck.
Okay.
So you already have 2 horror over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get more, but I honestly could probably handle it. But
I've got the healer as well for horror.
that's true. I think we're all good.
So, and then was that the end of resolving the card, or is there more to do? I didn't
That was
finish
it.
reading it.
I shuffled it in your
Okay,
deck, and now I have to
great.
draw a
Thanks.
card and do my thing. It is Cryptic Writings. Now, this didn't happen during my turn.
Shouldn't you have discarded cards during upkeep?
I have 2 lab assistants out, so my hand size is 12, and duplicates don't count.
Oh, well, that
Yes.
sounds like you're pretty special.
So Cryptic Writings, because I didn't draw it in my turn, I don't get the money.
Okay.
Um, but I do get to decide what I want to do with this, and it's going to be a perception, of course. I don't see why it wouldn't be perception at this point. And I think I should go first so I can get you an enemy.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
you sure there's any around?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, maybe I should have put a deduction underneath me instead. Really, with all this stupid card draw I have already. Okay, I'm going to fast action play the Red Glove Man. My willpower, no, my, yeah, willpower and book are now both 6.
Nice.
So I will play a perception and do this miasmic torrent.
Torment.
Yeah, torment. So that's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with take the initiative. -2 is a pass, so this goes away. I draw 2 cards for the perception.
You have deduction up.
Doesn't do anything
You
because that
played
wasn't going to
perception.
Yeah.
Got it, okay.
So I'm putting that horror on Red Glove Man. Did I seriously draw into perception? Okay, so now I'm going to investigate. I might as well toss a take the initiative again. This is for 2 pips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, -1. So I grab 2 clues off of there. And I've got 1 more. I will just pitch. Oh, sorry, that was I have a 6. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch the cryptic writings. So I'm in 8, 9, 10, 11, +1. So I grab 2 more clues.
Wow.
Okay, so now I
I'm
can
doing a good job of bodyguard work. I've scared off all the enemies.
apparently. So I'm going to spend 4 clues, and I'm going to flip this. Would you like to read it?
Sure. A young Dr. Cinna appears by the bedside, her face contorted with grief. You have never seen her so stricken. A nurse places a hand on top of Dr. Cinna's in consolation, but she bats it away because she has a baseball bat. Don't, she barks, choking back a sob. There is nothing more you could have done, doctor, the nurse says.
Yeah, there
There's
is. You could have not
always
put the
more.
razor blades in front of the door.
Yeah, that's right. There's always more that can be done, like not putting razor blades on your door, Dr. Cinna shouts. We could have been smarter, faster, sharper. Her hands shake as she tries to make a fist. Black miasma seeps from between her knuckles. This is my fault. All my fault. Dr. Malasina is alive. Spawn the set-aside memory of a lost patient enemy at this location.
Memory of a lost patient.
Okay. I don't know what the rest said because you flipped it on me.
Oh, just flip it over. I think it says and flip
Okay.
this over.
I flipped this over. You're so fast.
So here is our enemy. It is Prey, investigator with Dr. Mala. I actually don't know who this engages. I'm assuming it's me. Although really anyone. We spent clues as a group.
I mean, I'd be happy to have it engage me.
I think we get to choose, and because no one has
If we get to
Dr.
choose,
Mala.
that'd be great.
Yeah, here you go. Take it.
Okay.
Let's see any reason. Yeah.
Got 8 health.
8 health. It has retaliate. Yeah.
Okay. After you heal 1 or more damage while this enemy is exhausted. Deal that much damage to this enemy in play. When this enemy is defeated, flip it over and resolve the text on the other side. All right. Okay. Your turn's over.
My turn is over. I could give you an entire fist.
Don't think I'm going to need it. We're going to go
Okay.
sledgehammer, Big Mama, Clamajama.
All right.
So 3 actions get +5 attack, or +5 strength, and deal +5 damage for this attack.
5,
So
5. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Okay.
It's my full turn is doing that. It's
Yep.
it's kind of exciting. This is where I would play the sledgehammer music if I could on this thing.
Oh my goodness. And quick thinking, of course. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so I will do quick thinking for this.
Oh man, if you could sneak your other sledgehammer somehow.
I don't need to sneak it.
All right.
So I'm up. What do I got? +8. So I bet. Or +5. I'm at 10 right now.
You are a 10
And
on a 3. Yep.
10 on a 3, and I'm going to do 6 damage if I land this, which I
One
hope I
second.
do.
1 second. 1 second. I cannot. Yeah, I was going to see if I could get rid of the autofail. I cannot. Go ahead.
Okay. I just drew it. I don't know where it went.
Fine. Just click it again.
There it is. Tablet. What's that do?
-3. Did you fail?
Nope.
Then stuff happens.
I didn't fail, or because I did fail?
Nope, because you didn't. Sorry.
Okay.
Stuff happens, meaning your stuff happens.
Right. So quick thinking, I beat it by 2. I'm going to do 6 damage there. I get another action. And I'm
Whoops.
where,
That's not right. I'm trying to put a 6 on this thing. There we go.
I need to do 2 more damage, so I'm going to swing with my sledgehammer again here. The regular fight. So
Sure.
now I'm at 5 against 3, and we're going to throw a daring in there. That puts me at 8-3.
8-3.
Feels pretty good. Oop.
Yep. Another auto fail.
Well, and this he got retaliate and alert,
Yeah, well, he already had retaliate, so
so I get hit. I get hit by it.
yeah, you get hit by it.
All right.
1-1.
Goodbye, cherished keepsake, and I'm getting hurt again.
And then he's gonna hit you again in monster phase.
Yeah, I thought I had that in the bag, but the bag had me.
Well, hey, you get to.
After this death chance draw card, I still draw a card. However, I'm going to draw back this card because why use it on that one? It's
Oh, in which case you don't get the draw 1 card.
I'd rather have this one.
Yeah, yeah, all good. The only card that you can draw back and still retain the benefits is actually
Yeah.
Unrelenting. Because the
There's
benefits.
one other one.
Is there one other one?
There's at least one other one that gets it, and he's got a special skill card in his deck as well that
Oh yeah,
an
his special
alternate
for sure. Yeah.
strength as well that'll do it. So, boy, that's unfortunate. That was not what I needed to see happen there.
No, it's not. Well,
Now I don't have a lot of healing in my deck either. I was expecting not to be hurt like this with 9 health. But there's razor blades in the door.
all right. Well, take your damage in your other horror, and
Ugh.
we'll just make it work somehow, and then upkeep.
Here's the one I just drew. That's the other one, another one that I can.
Ah, the nautical prowess.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You can draw the card and then pull it back. All right. So we are on. Whoops. 7 Doom of 15. My card is Miasmic Torment. I drew another one. Kensler is tormented.
I see that. I'm gonna get an enemy now, aren't I? Nope. Obscuring fog.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Where are we going next, by the way?
We're gonna go back to the theater,
Okay.
and I have to get the clues off that, and then open up Dr. Kensler's office.
Did you put Doom on this round?
I did. We're
Okay.
at 7. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I should go next, right?
Yeah. If you. Yeah, sure.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, my first, my red glove man goes away, and I
Okay.
draw a card, and I have to choose what to put underneath me. So, what's the shroud at that location? Just a 1? I mean, it doesn't even matter. I'll just put a curiosity underneath me. Yep. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to toss out a resourceful for this attack. Puts me at 6. And we'll throw out overpower as well.
All right.
So that's 7, 8-3.
0.
Yay! I will draw back overpower, so I don't get to use the card draw. But that's okay. Knock out the memory of the lost patient. I lose resourceful, but I'm going to use it to draw back my teddy bear.
Love it.
And then second action, so we knocked out memory of the lost patient.
What's this card right here?
Which one where? You left it there at some point. I don't know. I
Did
think it's a technically, yeah.
No,
Oh,
what the heck is Strong Arm doing there?
Oh, that was the card I drew from my search you gave me. It never made it to my hand, I guess.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so this thing is dead. We flip over to the other side. Would you like to do the honors and read the story?
I will never forget that day. The day I lost my first patient. Crosses her arms as the mirage fades. Her eyes are tired and worn. They tell you what happens to even the best of us, but even so, we are never prepared. I was not foolish enough to vow that I would never lose another one. I knew that was a fantasy. She glances at you knowingly. Instead, I simply vowed never to get attached. So do not be upset at my distance. It is for my own sake. So when I lose you, I am not lost myself. You can record Dr. Tina as confronted her demons. Check mark next to her name in the expeditions team section. From now on, whenever Dr. Malasini is included or used during a scenario, use the set-aside Resolute version instead of the version from the expedition team encounter set.
Yeah.
She is currently in place. Switch her with that version.
Yes.
Okay.
So I believe this is the one that gives Mark fast healing.
Okay.
There we go. Yep. Spend a supply and exhauster, heal 2 damage from an investigator or another ally asset at your location fast.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that one is that one. Okay, so we have Mala.
Second action is buying my repaired teddy bear, and third is heading over here.
Okay. Oh. We're all, sorry, we're fine. We should all be at the Prison of Memories.
Oh, we go back there.
Oh, no, we don't. I see how this works. Because Dr. Mulla is alive, we do stay at this location. If
Okay.
she was dead, then we would put this card in the victor display. It's worth 2 victory,
Okay.
but we wouldn't get the resolute.
But this is a one-way. I can't go back that way anyways.
Oh, you're right.
All right, going up here then.
Uh,
So it's even worse this way.
Actually, you can't.
Where can I go?
The only way to go back is to take a horror.
How?
That's the only
Where
way
does it
out.
say that?
This actually doesn't connect to the Prison of Memories. That action is on the agenda. You take a horror as a fast action to move directly to the Prison of Memories.
On the bottom of this, it shows you can go to yellow. Why can't I just do that?
Oh, you can. Yes, you can. It's because I can't read symbols. I know how to play Arkham.
The fast action is just it saves you an action.
Oh, I see. Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't need to take a horror for that. I'll just go straight back.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. So then it's my turn, hey?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a horror.
Okay.
I'm going to play Cryptic Research and draw 3 cards. I was hoping to draw into my weakness, but I did draw a second Inquiring Mind, so I'm going to use my Dream Enhancing Serums to draw 2 more. One of them is a Cryptic Writing, which is worth $2. And, okay, so I haven't actually done anything yet.
I'm really bummed my sledgehammer in one round thing didn't work.
Oh, I know. That would have been fantastic, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to boot you to the next location.
Okay.
Down to the University Halls again.
Okay.
That's
back to school for you, huh?
Yep. Since I am here, I'm going to do the Miasmic Torrent ability. 3, I'm a 5. No, let's do another Curiosity. I'm an 8 on that test. -2 gets rid of Miasmic Torment. I don't have a deduction in hand, so I'm just going to do 2 regular investigations. -2 is 1 clue. -1 is the second clue. And then I will shortcut my way over to you.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Back to school for you, too.
Back to school for me, too. And between the 2 of us, we have the 4 clues necessary in the Riverview Theater to open up Kensler's office.
Okay. That'll be next turn, right?
That'll be next turn.
Okay. Upkeep.
Upkeep.
I got to discard something.
That is a...
I'll keep that guts. That guts is valuable.
Oh, yeah, that guts is really good.
With airing, I don't think I need overpower. I'm going to toss that.
We're good?
Yep.
Okay. Then we will go up to the agenda and put 8 of 15 on here. I
Okay.
will draw my card. Nightmarish Vapors. I
Oh, I
will
had that last week.
shuffle the top 2 cards of the Kelly Lee deck into my deck.
Okay.
And I will definitely draw them this turn.
Sure. All right, what I get? Oh,
Okay, I can give you a +3 on that Crypt Chill
well,
test.
I've got guts now, so
What does that give you?
yeah, +3, I think.
Gives you a 7?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right.
-1.
Yeah.
Uh,
Draw a card.
yeah.
Yeah.
Place one of your clues on your location.
Should have used it up.
Wait, didn't you? No, you bought another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Uh,
Where's it go? Discard
oh,
pile.
that one I'll take. This one goes in its special spot. It actually goes on the
Oh,
bottom
oh,
to Kelly Lee deck.
oh, you're so special, Lee, huh?
Yeah,
Think you're special?
yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
it does.
Okay, so then I draw a card and I figure out what goes underneath me. It's going to be Perception. Oh, this shortcut shouldn't be there. I spent it. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Are we going to the theater?
we're going to the theater.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, I will move over there. I will do a regular old investigation, perhaps with a deduction. That's a lot of pips with the Elder Sign. So I get 2 clues from that. And I draw 2 cards.
I forgot that I would have drawn back. I would have kept my guts rather than drawing a card, but it's too late now,
Yeah.
given what happened.
I am going to spend the 4 clues. Flip over the Riverview Theater. This is the exact same thing, only this time we get to follow Dr. Kensler's memories by putting the set aside Dr. Kensler's office into play.
They had a moment. Him.
They had a moment. There it is.
Maybe somebody just really wants to remember that moment.
I think they do.
Yeah.
And I might as well just spend my last action investigating this. I will pitch Whispers from the Deep. So that's I'm -2, so that negates my magnifying glasses. That means I'm a 5. -2, so I'm a 3. 3 on a 1. I still get the clue. I still draw 2 cards.
And you resolve the force on Kenner's office.
Oh, what was the force on that? After you successfully investigate the office, you must either take a horror or remove a secret from an asset you control.
That would have been Shroud -2.
I wasn't at the location.
Oh, where are you?
I'm still at the Riverview Theater.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Let you move down there.
No. So I drew into it to Kelly Lee, so I take a damage. That's fine. And I drew a second Eureka, so flip my Dream Enhancing Serums. I drew another to Kelly Lee, which is take a horror, so I actually take 2 horror because I emptied my deck. And there we go. So those to Kelly Lees are gone.
Indeed.
And that is my turn.
I move, and
Hey, do you want to horror heal me? Or do you have,
yeah, I can I can do that while I'm near you.
Yeah, unless you have something else you want to do. It's not urgent.
No, move, horror heal.
Okay. What is that? That's 2 horror? 2 horror. That's pretty good.
How do I rotate this again?
Just E or Q, one of those.
Ah. Can I get rid of one of them?
Thank you. And then just drag one of those tokens off to the garbage can. The X is
That's not it.
No, up here. There you go.
Okay. That's my toin.
All right. I have.
This is going to be the round you draw the enemy, because now I'm not with you.
I'll be okay. I seriously will be.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we upkeep. 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 9 cards in hand for counting purposes. Back up to, we have 9 doom of 15. I draw a horrifying shade, which is aloof and hunter. While it's at a location that is cleared of mirages, it loses aloof. This location is technically cleared of mirages. That means we've opened up every connecting location from it.
Hmm.
Okay. That is fine.
Primordial Evil. And to retaliate, you deal any amount of damage to it. Shuffle the top card of the technically lead deck into your deck without looking at it. If you cannot, it attacks you. Okay.
So all this happened. That's cool.
Ah.
All right. It is our turn. I have to draw a card and then put something underneath me. I'm going to store. Inquiring Mind would have been good. I think. Do I just put my? I think I put another perception under. Yep, definitely.
Okay.
I plan on evading this thing. I'll be fine.
This is a prime sledgehammer candidate. So here we go. Let's throw nautical prowess in on this one. Puts me up to a bunch, more than I need. Big old 3 attack. Tablet.
-3.
Not a problem. I'm going to draw a card.
Wait, before you draw a card.
Yeah.
Or what was the card from?
Nautical prowess.
Okay, yeah. So timing-wise, you draw the card first. Yes.
Yes. And it gives me a horror, which is
Okay, that'll take
my teddy bear a horror. I'm going to pull nautical prowess back
because you didn't need it.
because that's just my prowess.
Okay, I'm going to now shuffle a Tekalili. Whoops, that was the wrong deck. I
Oh,
have.
you can have it. It's fine.
Nope, we're good. Because you dealt damage to it?
I understand, but you can have it.
No, this is very important. Here,
That's not how you shuffle. You got to shuffle.
There you go.
Like that. What am I spelling? Ooh.
You're spelling Tekalili is the next card. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So this thing's dead. Cool.
Yeah.
That was one action. Oh, that was your whole turn. That was
all 3.
Okay. Let's pay a resource for Mind Over Matter. I'm gonna try to evade this thing. Let's Cryptic Research first. Oh, there's a bunch of shortcuts. That's cool. I'm gonna shortcut over to you. Hi.
Hi.
And then, did I see an Inquiring Mind here? I did see an Inquiring Mind. I'm gonna pitch that. So I'm a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 evading this thing. Auto fail. Okay, let's do that again. Exactly the same test, exactly the same cards committed. Now it is exhausted. And I draw 2 cards. Good lord.
How many of those have we drawn this game?
Too many. Way too many. Let's hope that's not a sign of things to come.
We're trying this without all of our guardians. So if you had some guardians out here, it'd be fine.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been awesome. Okay, I'm pitching a deduction for this final test. Remember, I shortcut it over here. Okay, there we go. Elder
Oh,
sign. That helps. So I pick up 2 clues.
and you
Um,
take a horror or remove a secret.
I must take a horror for that. And yeah, I'll take the horror. And then I draw 2 cards. Those are 2 curiosities, so I get to trigger the dream enhancing serums and draw 2 more cards, which includes getting $2. And finally, yeah, we're good. We're good.
I don't know how many rules your deck is breaking, but it's
In fact,
it's quite something to behold.
yeah. Normally you get more red glove men out because then they take all the horror for you. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's me.
It's both of us.
Also, I could have been drawing more with the Unrelentings that I really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're just playing a deck that draws cards, just to
Yeah.
draw cards. You've seen those decks
What's the point
before.
of that? That's no
Yeah,
fun.
I know, hey. The Horrifying Shade. Um, Knowing that there's going to be a big baddie out next turn, do you want me to take it?
Well, is it going to attack this round or not?
He's not,
Okay.
but he's going to wake up
There's
and
going to be a baddie out next round.
yes, it's going to be a
Okay.
boss. Do you want me to leave you
What
open?
what would you do with this thing if you took it? Then you just evade it again?
I can try just smacking it 3 times.
Because I could smack it once and get rid of it.
You could, but there's going to be a boss next turn,
Right.
like another 8 health something boss.
Okay.
If you want to focus on that, that would be because I can't.
Well, if you think you can evade this thing and get the big boss out next round, so that I can go smack it.
Yep.
But even then, I still don't kill the thing if I smack it in just one turn. So I think it makes more sense for me to take the shade here
Okay.
and then set up the big boss with first a little bit of damage, and then I can knock it out the next round.
Okay. So maybe I evade the boss then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
Let's
make
do that.
sense.
Let's do that. Okay. So he wakes up, and we do our upkeep.
Yep.
Uh-oh, it's Whispers from the Deep.
Oh, there's just what I need, more skills in my hand. But this deck is overbalanced for more players than this. If I were busy fighting all the time, I might have something to do with my life. But
You have a lot of money.
I have a lot of money.
We are at 10 Doom of 15, and my card is Dark Aurora. Okay. I'm just thinking about.
Oh, I gotta discard a card first.
I don't want to take horror. I'm going to discard to take the initiatives. So I'm an 8 on this test.
Time.
All right. Yeah, that's a -1 in total. So I do take a horror for drawing the snowflake. And your card.
The madness within test. Willpower 4 for each point you fail by. Shuffle the top card of the Tekalili deck into your deck without looking at it. That
Would you like?
seems like
Do you want 3 willpower?
yes, I do.
You get 3 willpower.
This feels like an unexpected courage situation as well. So that puts me up by 3. That'll do it.
Yep, it's done.
Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome. So I draw a card at the beginning of the turn.
Yep.
Dang, my writings again. I have to put Whispers of the Deep underneath me. So now I'm once across the board. Don't worry, we're okay. I think I go next to bring the enemy out.
I think so too.
Okay, so I'm going to swap Whispers from the Deep with my bonus card. I'm going to use Obscure Studies. I am also going to, for 2 resources, put out the Red Glove Man and claim Fleetness and wow, I don't actually have to get clues. I think I choose Fleetness and Fist. And I'm going to pitch 4 clues. And we're going to flip Kensler's office. She sits at her desk, struggling to focus on her work. Various papers sit in neat piles around her, and the bookshelf is perfectly ordered, just as you would expect from the professor. But the journal she writes in is cluttered and unkempt. She runs her hand through her hair, undoing her ponytail. No, 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 she mutters, ripping a piece of paper from the book. You spot a photograph serving as a bookmark, keeping her page as she shuts the journal angrily. She opens one of her desk drawers and throws the crumpled paper inside, barely noticing the way the drawer bubbles over with miasma, and the putrid gray mist emanating from within. So we spawn the memory of an unrequited love and flip the card back over. That memory is right here. It is 6 health alert. After you it has to go with me because I'm the prey.
Mm.
After you discover one or more clues at this enemy's location, deal that much damage to this enemy. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So my first
I'm
action.
surprised there's not an image of Charlie Brown on there.
Wow. Nice. Not everyone will get that, but nice.
Oh, are we that old now?
I'm afraid we are.
Oh no. Okay.
So at this, I don't even need that. Okay, so it's a 3. I'm a 6. If I pitch Whispers from the Deep to this test, I'm a 5. I
You
might
need
as well.
assistance with this.
I might as well mind over matter. That way I can start pitching fun stuff.
I could throw manual dexterity at you if you needed it.
If I pitch this, I'm a 7 on a 3. I'll do that. I'll just start with that.
Okay.
Auto fail. All right, we're tossing a couple Eurekas. No,
You want
we're
manual
not. No,
dexterity?
we're not. I'm gonna toss a Curiosity and try this again.
Do you want manual? No, I guess you don't. Okay.
Nope, I don't. I'm good.
All right.
Now I'm gonna do a fist test because I want to.
How many actions have you used?
The Red Glove Man was fast. Spending the clues was fast. So I did a failed evade and then a real evade.
Did you move down here this round, or was that last round?
That was last round.
Okay, so you have one left.
So what do I have to? Oh, I'm going to investigate normally with a deduction.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a snowflake and a broken tablet, which is a total of -4, which is, what's the shroud here? 3?
3.
I'm a 1,
It's got
2.
-2 shroud because Amy's there.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even need it. Okay, well, there you go. I picked up 2 clues. I have to put a horror
Damage.
somewhere, as per Dr. Kensler's office. So
Mm-hmm.
put that on the Red Glove Man and deal 2 damage to the memory of unrequited love.
Okay.
And that's me.
My turn. Okay, I've got this horrifying shade here. Blue Hunter. After you discover or take control of one or more clues here, place an equal amount of doom on horrifying shade. What I didn't discover. Did you discover? Does that count, or is it after me?
Nope. Nope. That would count for everybody. I did not realize that.
Okay, well, I'm going to get him anyways.
Yep.
I've got strong armed here, which is going to do an extra damage.
Nice.
So that's going to put me at
Oh, lovely.
6. Yeah.
So you can cancel
6
the auto
fight.
fail.
Right. 6 fight, and I'm against 3. I think I throw in one more here. I'll throw a nautical prowess on that. Puts me at 7. 7 to 3.
7 to 3 is good.
Tablet is what?
-3.
Okay, I will draw back nautical prowess. I get to draw a card because it has a minus on it, right?
Wait, didn't you need that?
I was up by 4 with it.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Yep. Yep, you're good.
Yep. So I draw one here. Pairing. I knock out the shade. Strong armed is in there. So
Yep.
that was action 1.
Yeah, you could smack the.
Can I attack it with when it's off in the middle?
Sorry, I missed that.
Can I attack it when I'm not engaged with it?
If it's exhausted, yes.
Okay, let's do that. I'm attacking for natural 5. It's got a strength of 4. We're going to throw daring in here, putting me at 8 to 4.
Here's the fun thing. The enemy could have alert and retaliate, and if you fail, it won't do that because it's exhausted.
That's nice.
Yep.
Okay. 8 to 4. Gallows now what?
-1, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. I already pulled one back, so I'm going to have to put that in there. But I got to draw a card.
How much damage is that?
That does 2 damage. That does 2 damage.
2 damage. We are at 4 of 6.
Yep. And let's go again. This time,
Daring.
use my other daring. I'm very daring.
It's a good
Let me
card.
tell you about how daring I am. 8 to 4 again.
-2.
-2. And I draw a card.
Right.
And I have vanquished the. Oh, I drew a weakness.
Well, then why don't you do the honors on this story?
Oh, goody. Okay. Thanks for this one. Overzealous. You know what? I shouldn't have gone so hard at that enemy.
Oh.
It was taking a nap.
Oh, there you go.
It was not. Wasn't very nice of me. So we're going to draw the top card of the encounter deck. That card gains Surge.
Yep.
But don't worry. I have this completely under control. Okay.
Yep. It's all good. You got this.
Yeah. I had this weakness in a campaign. It was delightful.
I have it in a current campaign. It is delightful.
A horrifying shade. Here we go.
It's aloof.
It's it loses the loop.
Oh yeah, it does because we're clear of mirages. Yeah.
So this comes from me.
Yep.
Okay.
And it gains
But it
surge.
surges
Into a frenzied explorer.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun.
So why don't you go ahead and read this story since you killed the enemy?
Which story where are we looking at?
Right next to your enemy, the frenzied explorer.
Oh, okay. Dr. Kensler, the real one, eyes you coldly. This memory is not for you, she warns. Though I suppose you have no more control over this than I do. You cannot help but be a little curious about what kind of academic work would rattle someone like her. So you ask. It was not academic in nature, she confesses, running her hand idly along the vision of her office desk, before pulling the photograph out from inside the journal and examining it in private. I was never very skilled in expressing myself in matters of the heart, she says, and the photograph fades in her hands along with the rest of the mirage. Come along. I do not wish to remain here any longer. Dr. Kensler has confronted her demons. It sounds like she ran away from them.
She let Silas kill it. It's fine.
Yeah. But we did, and then her demons brought some friends along with afterward. That's
Now
not
we
very
had
nice
this.
of them.
We had this card to the victor display, and we're allowed to advance the act or continue playing.
Okay.
Now at this point, we are 10 doom of 15.
Right.
I hit or miss whether or not we'd get a third. We
Okay.
probably could. Up to you. The disadvantage to this in the real setting is this is our one chance to back out until we get the next one. If we fail, we're defeated, which means all the partners we have are dead.
Mm. Here's the problem: is I'm going to be almost dead here.
That is a good point.
I'm going to be taking 2 damage here, with 2 guys that are going to be engaged with me. I'll be at 7 of 9 health at that point.
Yeah. Nope. That's
I
fair.
have no real solution for that. I could put some damage on Fire, but he doesn't take damage well at all.
Nope.
I wasn't planning on getting hurt this much.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
nope. I think that's fair. I think we if you're thinking that, we call it here, and then we can discuss the scenario.
I would say that would make the most sense from a campaign standpoint.
Yeah. Okay. So that would mean I'm just going to consult the book here and see what this does.
Right.
But I believe we get 2 experience, which
I think if I didn't draw 2 enemies right there, I think I'm thinking of this differently. I'd say let's give it a go. But I just drew 2 enemies right there, no chance to do anything about it.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough card.
If we could have drawn enemies earlier in the game, it might have been a different story. But
Yeah, how many rounds did we go? 6 before we
Oh,
drew an enemy?
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so we get Victory X, which is 2, and then a bunch of recording things if you ever play the scenario again. But that is it.
Only 2?
Yes. This
Because
campaign only gives you tons of VP in very specific scenarios. In this scenario, you're basically left with a choice. Go for the characters that you want to turn resolute, in which case you gain 1 experience per person, or
okay.
go for the people who are dead, in which case you gain 2 experience per person.
There's Victory 2 on this Dr. Cuzzer's office.
Yes, but only if she's already dead when you enter this.
Oh, that's not for the card as a whole. That's flip the card back over. Got it. We have to do it again.
We can't do it again.
Okay.
You're only allowed to, once it's cleared of mirages, that's it. You cannot flip it over again. This
So
is
it's basically it's Victory 2 plus the Resolute gained.
no, it's Victory 2 or Resolute in Victory 1. Because if she's alive, you flip this card back over and then you don't get the
Right.
victory anymore.
Where's the Victory 2 coming from that you're saying we got?
That is from the 2 memories that we defeated.
Ah, okay. So we have the Victory 2 from that, and then we get the Resolute that we've kept from ones we got, or no?
Correct. Both
Okay,
of our
that's what I was
characters are
trying to.
resolute.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the Kensler, and I mean, Kensler isn't the best for us. I mean, she could be good for some of our Guardian characters.
Mm-hmm.
It is a fast investigate with a base skill of 6, which is not nothing. And she's got
There's not
lots of
nothing.
great soak and 4 sanity. I mean, that's good for most Guardians. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, in terms of raw utility, I mean, Danforth could be really awesome if we're digging through to Kelly Lee's. Claypool is just good to have alive, just so you can get those tokens out of the bag, those darn frost tokens, keep them from building
Yeah,
up.
those are nasty.
Although we don't know who's going to die in the plane crash. For all we know, it's
Right.
Kensler. So what this has taught me is that, especially since you can't backtrack, like when we got Mala, we were basically forced back to the prison of memories.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to go for Kensler. We had 5 rounds to play around with.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah. Okay.
we could have gone to another location and then to another location. So it would have been
Right.
dealing with 1 extra location, which we could have done. That would have added a couple rounds, but we could have done it.
Well, it's gonna be different with 4 players than 2.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
And the way our Guardian group is set up, I'm helping out with movement a lot, and movement feels very different in that because if we're all going for safeguard,
Yeah.
it's just you just start rolling.
Yeah. This does have all of the nasty treacheries at locations. That implies we might want to bring Ellsworth if Ellsworth is alive. You can't keep them all alive.
Right. It also suggests we might want to go in 2 different directions.
Yeah, we could split up. We
Because
could
if you have one group that's getting wrecked by one of those location cards, if we're all together in 4, that can really hurt. Or you just say we're going to cancel the bad ones and just keep moving.
right. Yeah. In terms of the encounter deck, anything stand up to you? Out to you?
Definitely a few things that required willpower, which I didn't have a lot of. The enemies, I mean, we didn't really see them till the end, but the one guy I sledgehammered had a lot of health on him.
That one looks like there's 2 of those in the deck. Yeah, 5 health. Primordial
And
Evil.
that's going to be a lot of Tekalili cards.
Yeah. It's easy to avoid, so you're just
Mm-hmm.
spending actions
Right,
evading the darn thing.
right.
But we're
But
not
we
good
don't
at
have,
evading.
we're not very good at combat, is what we're currently at. Although by the time we get to this, I guess so I'll be playing a butler, and I guess one of my questions for my character development is how quickly do I build into a lightning gun?
Okay. By this point in the game, expect to have 10 experience. So that's 8 experience from scenario 1, and then we have a
Okay,
quick resolution in our second scenario, which is scenario 3.
right,
So we should have 10 moving in.
right. But as a group, trying to figure out what our priorities are. Who am I becoming the next combat person with my butler?
Probably.
And that, so I'm trying to get the lightning gun quickly and build up to that is what's happening.
I think so. We should also think about or look at what our total XP is going to be. It's not going to be
Right.
high. I think we're probably looking at most 20. I don't think we're getting 20. No, I don't. If we get if we walk out of here with 2, we're going to have 12 experience. And then we go up the mountain, we could ideally get, let's say we'll get 5. So we'll be at 17 experience going into
Mm-hmm.
City of the Elder things, which oh yeah, we'll have a little over 20 or about 20 going into the final scenario.
Okay.
That's not nothing.
No. And you can make use of all these different friends we've got, and they'll have different things to help us out with. So
Oh yeah, I mean just what Dr. Mala does for Mark is insane.
yeah. So if I go get 2 lightning guns, that's 10 experience right there. That's half of what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's I know.
But it gives me a legitimate combat option, and that does a ton of damage too. Like how much extra damage does that thing do?
I haven't played Lightning Gun since the Dunwich days. Let me pull it up here. It you
I think
get
it's sledgehammer like
plus 5 fist and it only deals plus 2 damage.
only does +2.
It's double-handed.
Because that's the only really weapon that actually makes sense for the butler.
Uh,
And the direct damage stuff.
unless you want to give him a sledgehammer.
That would be possible. That's 3 whole actions to do anything like that. Which I mean, I've seen how the sledgehammer work. I know that one very well. +5 would put me at again the same 7, but I do +5 damage to the attack instead of 3, and it
Right.
doesn't run out. Basically, getting
Yeah.
the sledgehammer then only for that big attack.
Right. Uh,
It does save money and it saves experience points too. It's 1 less on that.
there's another firearm. One where you spend a
I
bunch of
don't
ammo.
hate the sledgehammer idea actually.
I am totally blanking. Isn't there a gun where your attack bonus and damage is based on how much ammo you spend from it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Which gun is that? I'm assuming it's going to have the firearm traits. Let's just have a look at that. Oh, we got a lot of weapons these days. Oh, the M1918 bar. It is a 4 experience weapon, 2 hand slots. Spend 1 to 5 ammo. It has 8 total. You get plus X for this attack. Instead of its standard damage, it deals X damage. X is the amount of ammo spent as part of this ability's cost. Costs 5 to bring out, so you'd get 2 good shots out of it.
I'd rather have the lightning gun than that.
Okay. This one gives you the stronger attack boost, but if you have lots of skill cards in your Carson deck, I think you're fine.
I do have a lot of skill cards in that deck, as you've seen.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer though might be an interesting choice for that instead of the lightning gun.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
I could see scenarios where the one fight would actually work. I'd be at a base of 3 strength with +1 damage for the regular fight, and have to. So smaller enemies, you basically say, okay, I'm going to have a skill card in hand that will help me kill it, and I have skill cards to help with combat. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it gets something that's drawn that's in front of me, I can just spend my whole turn sledgehammering it, and if it's anything worth that, if it makes sense, like, but if somebody else draws an enemy, I can't do much about that.
Right. Um, it's also good to know that some of these enemies, like this doomed explorer, frenzied explorer, you have to evade it by 2 or more to get rid of its doom. I don't see us doing that.
Mm.
So I wouldn't push it in a campaign more than 2 characters. I
Or the
think
2 characters what?
getting more than 2 characters in this level.
Oh, okay.
just there's too many ways that Doom can pile up, and we don't have an effective way of dealing with it.
And if you leave without resolving it, you lose all the stuff you got.
Everybody is defeated, which means every partner you've brought into this scenario is dead permanently.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, goody. Okay.
If you're defeated, your partner's defeated too. Now, you can avoid that by not taking somebody.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I would say if we go into, so where are we at? We're at 10 Doom right now.
Yeah. So,
If we could get a third one, maybe, I think it's around this spot where I'd start questioning, can we do another one or not?
yeah. Now,
If we get through round 9 and we're doing okay at that point, and
then
we've still maybe even a couple extra clues lying around, we might have a shot at it.
Now, I think from here, so from here we have a choice, and this might depend on who's alive or who dies in the plane crash. But the University Halls has 2 other locations that's attached to it. We have might as well throw it out here. The Standing Stones.
Okay.
Which will eventually lead to the Black Stone once we clear that, wherever that is. Oops, that's the statues. There it is, Blackstone. That one is how you get Claypool. Or we can go to the Elder Chamber. Down here. Let's, yeah, I'll put that here. And this one goes to the Cluttered Dormitory. And that's where we find our friend Danforth.
Okay. I think what we do is we have, before we start the campaign, we have a set aside priority of 4 different people we want to get.
Right. So one of them
Who are
dies
our
in the
top
plane
4?
crash. Yeah.
In what order? Yeah, one of them dies in the plane crash or dies before we get to this point for some other reason. And then we just say, okay, we're going for the first 2 on our list, and then we'll decide on the third when we get here if we think it's reasonable or not.
Yeah, sounds good to me. What does Kensler do for us? Kensler eases us in the final scenario. If we do her side quest, there's no ill effects. If we don't do her side quest, then when we get to the final scenario, there's a point in which we draw every Tekeli Lee in our decks, resolve them, and shuffle them back in our decks.
That sounds pleasant.
But that's it, right? So you're weighing that against the person who always pulls snowflakes out, or the person who
Right.
deals with Tekeli Lees, or maybe we want to heal horror instead.
Yeah, they're all part of the team for some reason.
Yeah. So I thought Kensler because she's right there, but given how much backtracking we had to do, like I said, we only have to open up. We're only really spending, in a 4-player game, 4 additional clues. Because we have to spend the 4 additional clues at the University Hall to open up the location.
Which could be a whole other turn.
Yeah, but if we have 15 turns and we had 5 left already,
Right.
we could easily take our top 2 and not worry about, get Kensler if
And
we
so what
absolutely
are
have
the things that disrupt the number of turns? It's this enemy here, the
to.
frenzied
Yeah,
horror.
let me pull it out. Let me pull out
We
the
have that one card that
3
does either
cards.
horror or what does it
Yeah, it's take 2 horror or
do?
put a doom on in its peril.
Right. And it's not like a test for horror. It's just straight up take 2 horror. So if we
Straight up do it.
come in planning to be able to take the horror, or just whenever we see that card, we're taking horror, and we have healing out there somewhere.
And I'm going to stick this guy out here. This is the Lost Researcher. Same thing. Has doom. You have to do a will or book test to take control. Oh, you take control of the doom and flip it to its clue side. Okay. That's okay. Because one of our cloovers can do that test. And that is net neutral, and it gets rid of the enemy. So that's not a bad one.
And the frenzied explorer, we have to
You have to evade it. Yeah.
Do we have people who are good at that?
We have Wilson and Mark that both have 3 evade. That is the highest on the team.
You could try that a few times and you get it.
You have to succeed by 2. to get rid of
Or
the
is it
Doom.
by 2 or more? Okay.
Yeah, so
So
realistically,
we need some testing for that.
maybe, yeah, yeah, that's going to be the one that kills a number of turns. And as we found out with 4 players, we're drawing them all, probably twice.
Right. Right. And then you also have to, the right person who can evade it has to actually engage it.
Yeah.
Or we just help out the right person with skill cards.
Yes. My Carolyn deck doesn't have great skills in that regard.
I should have some.
Okay.
That's what my deck is trying to do, is have skills. And that's if I know ahead of time I got to save my agility skills for this card, then
Yeah. Maybe I make
I
sure
probably would do that.
I keep my inquiring minds for stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm not afraid of the horror with Carolyn out there for any purposes of
Yeah.
the other card.
Yeah.
So
I got to get set up. That's the thing.
I think we can reasonably expect 15 rounds.
Yeah.
Unless there's more in there that takes time off that I don't know about.
It's just those 3 cards.
Okay. So the evade one is the toughest one, but we have solutions for all of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Good. All right. Well, I think we'll close down the stream. Folks, thanks for joining us. If you're watching us on YouTube, please post comments, especially on this Ironman chat we're talking about. If you don't know what Ironman is, see my previous video on YouTube. Lovely event where you basically speedrun a campaign in a day. Woohoo! All right,
Woohoo.
we will, barring any unforeseen issues, be back next week with the final scenario of Call of the Plague Bearer. And until then, have yourselves a good one. Good night, folks.
Bye-bye.